My people. Morning, Peggy, darling. How are you doing, darling? Yeah. I've been held up there with things are moving fast with my apartment. That's why I wasn't on at the usual time at 11 o'clock, and I might have to kibosh doing the lives because I'm going to be very busy over the weekend leading up to it. I've got to get in there, and I haven't even done the decorating and all that stuff. Lots of stuff to do, but yeah, I am here at the moment, and we will carry on it for the time being at the moment, but it's looking like we the move. Woohoo! I'm going to be a bit busy. I'll wait till a few more people come through, and then we'll talk about a few of the ongoing issues. Yeah, we'll talk about the ongoing issues, we will. Weather's fantastic out there, fantastic. I'm going to this little thing this afternoon at 4 o'clock. I'm going to a lunch. It's a sort of, not a lunch, it's an afternoon soiree, 4 o'clock till 7, where I will be getting some nice pucker food, and there's drinks available as well, refreshments of all sorts, if you like that. You know what I mean? But this boy won't be partaking in too much of that sort of thing, because I've got a very busy time ahead with the move. Yeah. As I say, that's why I was held up this morning. Yeah, that's why I never posted a live in advance, because I knew I was going to go down to do something, and it took me longer than I expected. But yeah, sometimes these speedy things can work out better. I'll have to get in there and then do the decorating as I am in situ. Get the decorating done, but in situ, get the other stuff done, the flooring done. Yeah, it's a bit of a slight inconvenience, but I will sort it out. No worries at all. Nae torra a ba. Yeah, nae torra a ba to the boy. Nae torra a ba. People are coming through now. Good afternoon to a few people. Let's say good afternoon. Good afternoon to the Richie. Good afternoon to the Richie. Good afternoon to you. I've already said good afternoon to Peggy, but I'll do it again just because you weren't there when I said it. Good afternoon to the fantastic, tremendous, wonderful, fabulous, gorgeous, beautiful Peggy. Good afternoon to you, darling. You're looking well. You're doing great stuff there. Yeah, great stuff there. Brilliant stuff. All right, good afternoon to the Richie. Good afternoon to the Richie. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to Mo. Good afternoon to the Mo. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the Granny Chin. Good afternoon to the Granny Chin. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the Genghis Khan Jr. Good afternoon to the Genghis Khan Jr. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the alter ego. Good afternoon to the alter ego. Good afternoon to ya. Good afternoon to the Stallon Roses. Good afternoon to the Stallon Roses. Good afternoon to ya. That's that. Yeah, just a little funny thing here. I watched the slight bit, you know that Karma Corner? Yeah, when he done his quiz thing. I don't know if anybody notices this thing, but he does copy a lot of things. Karma Corner. Yeah, he's a copycat. Yeah, little fly there. Yeah, when he was doing his quiz, he was going, when somebody won it, I'll give you an example. Say we'll pick the Stallone Roses. Say you get the question right, he was going, the Stallone Roses. Does that remind you of anything? Yeah? Does that remind you of anything? Yeah, the geezer gave her half inches of other people's stuff. Half inches. It's not a major thing, but I'm saying, what are they doing, these people, man? Can they not make their own things up? Yeah, let's say good afternoon to the Good afternoon to the Genghis Khan Jr., Genghis Khan Jr., Genghis Khan Jr. Good afternoon to the Genghis Khan Jr., good afternoon to ya. Yeah. He's been buttonholed before about copying things for people, but somebody mentioned that Porky's thing, that he bases his thing on that guy, some guy called Porky or something, with all the voices and the thing. They reckon that he was just like this guy, Porky. He lifted the guy's thing. Yeah, and he's sticking my thing in and he's quite good after. Yeah, he's going, yeah, say the granite chin's got the question right. The granite chin, the granite chin, the granite chin. Yeah. Calm now. Try some of your original stuff, mate, and don't lift stuff from other people. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you have to flag these things up. Give me a tickety boo, I have to get something. Tickety boo, man. So as I say, my people, I don't think I'll be doing much, pardon me, many lives after today, because I'm going to be chock-a-block now with the move and all that. So probably by the time I get in there, get all the Wi-Fi set up and that, you're talking about a couple of weeks. Do you know what I mean? A couple of weeks. I'll try and jump on the odd live, like exposures, you know, just to show my face. I'm still about, because I've got to do that stuff, and I've got stuff to do, like in that. And yeah, just going to say something about the fella. You know that fella? You know who I'm talking about, don't you? I know you're watching there. Yeah, this is the thing. Me, and if I can say a few words about Peggy, we are now chilled out, right? We're chilled out. Peggy jumped on the cesspit the other week or something. She had a discussion about issues that were all out there. She went on there and batted them all over the place, right? And she sorted out the stuff. Like, so me and Peggy are sort of, we've moved on. Right. This guy jumps on, you know the guy with the tattoo, like, yeah. So he's jumping on, he's whinging about this acro thing, because he's collapsing under pressure and it's going to come with that, right? So he's jumping on and he's trying to do what they call deflection and all that, right? So what he does is he jumps onto the cesspit thing and starts bandying off a load of names. I'm not going to mention the names. These people have all gone to our channel thing and all that, and they go to do whatever they like, and we wish them the best of luck, and we've got nothing more to do with them. We don't mention their names or nothing. We are doing what we are doing at the moment. This guy keeps bringing these people into it. You know the geezer, because he is a clout chaser and he's looking for views. All the stuff he's doing at the minute, he admits it, is he's looking for views. He wants to keep conflict ongoing. And the reason why I'm mentioning this guy with a tattoo, the new, he still keeps spouting out Peggy's name out that manky cake hole of his. He mentioned her last night. The geezer won't drop it with her. I'm going to send a message to you, geezer with a manky tattoo. Don't keep spouting Peggy's name out of your manky cake hole, mate. Keep your gob shut and don't mention her name. She's not saying nothing about you, right? We're finished with all these other people, like we're doing our own thing, and you are keeping it going, mate. You're keeping it going because you want to bring other people into this stuff to get views. You are a sausage. Yeah, you're a sausage. And you are a troublemaker. Troublemaker is, yeah, definitely a troublemaker. So don't go about bandying all these other people's names. If you want to start throwing these people's names about, I'm going to tell you something new. I'm going to send a message out to the people who you are chucking their names online. Right. If you want to start mentioning their names, like, I'm speaking to the people who the names you are mentioning. This guy PP's mentioning your names, right? And he wants me, Peggy, our channel to get involved with you. We are finished with all these people. We've moved on. We're not interested. We're not mentioning them, nothing. We've got nothing to do with them. They can do their own thing, do what they like. We're not interested. But, have this guy PP is doing you no favours. He's doing you no favours. If he keeps mentioning your names, like, yeah, this PP guy, in relation to me and Peggy, we will have to reevaluate things. Because we will start to wonder, are you bending this guy's ear hole to mention your names? Are you in this guy's lugs to mention your names, or is he just doing it off his own back? Because he does think he's a bit of a wido, the guy. You know what I mean? Like, he thinks he's a bit of a wido. Like, so we don't want to start on all yous again, but if we have to, we will. And you have to blame it on this fella that keeps mentioning your names and name dropping me and Peggy in with your names. We don't want nothing. We're finished with all you people. You have moved on. You do your own thing. We're not interested. Have a great time, whatever you are doing. We're not interested. The only fella we've got a problem with at the minute is the fella with a tattoo. You know the guy, him. Right? He's a clout chaser, doing things for views, and wants to keep permeating conflict. I've told the guy how we're going to resolve it. All this stuff bandying about in the YouTube and all that, that is secondary. It's frivolous. It's frivolous stuff, because at the end of the day, what matters is when we produce the paperwork. Yeah. The two subject access requests, from one from England and the one from Scotland. When we get that, that will settle everything. But in the meantime, I say to the guy with the tattoo, don't bandy these people's names about. You're not doing them any favours. Unless they're in your ear hole bending your ear to do it, I'm sending a message to them that they want to tell you to keep your trap shut. That is history. Everybody's YouTube, but you want to keep it going, don't you? You want to keep something that's none of your business. You're sticking your beak into to get views. Well, you're doing them no favour. You're doing these people no favour. You're doing them no favour at all. Yeah? The only problem we've got, or I've got, well, me and Peggy, because you keep on mentioning it, your manky cake hole, her name all the time in relation to these other people that we are not interested in, and we wish them the best of luck when whatever they do, and we are not bothered about them. We don't even think about these people, but you keep mentioning their names and name dropping me and Peggy in with it. We're not interested in them. The only person we're interested in is you. Right? You're the only one, the one on the YouTube that's causing the conflict. You're a proper wee sweetie wife jumping about causing conflict right, left and centre in all the channels, and you're a mixer, what they call a mixer. You're a mixer. So what we are going to say to to these other people, like this guy with a tattoo is doing you no favour at all dropping your names. Now, if you are in his ear hole asking him to do it, that's a different story. It looks like you want to be drawn into an ongoing conflict. As far as me and Peggy are finished, we are concerned, we are finished with all previous escapades. Yeah, we're nice and chilled, and we're having a laugh. We're having a laugh on this channel. We're not interested in all that stuff. We're not interested in all that stuff. The only thing that is ongoing is this thing with the acros, which will be sorted out via the paperwork. So in the meantime, the Mister with the tattoo cover, yeah, you know who you are, like, it's not a very good idea to you to keep name dropping these people, and then name dropping me and Peggy Wareham about something that had nothing to do with you. Keep your beak out of it. That issue is done and finished. Unless there's any of these people that want you to start something up, then so be it. But for the time being, as I say, I send a message to these people, or these previous people involved in whatever. Me and Peggy are no longer interested in any of that stuff. You went your own way, you do your own thing. It's history, and that is the end of it. But this fella here with the tattoo is name dropping you with a view to bringing you into some current conflict. Right. Now, if you don't want this guy to name drop you, I suggest you tell him. Because if he keeps name dropping you and all that, we have to assume that you are encouraging this guy called with the tattoo, the black tattoo on his arm. You're encouraging him to. So any of you, if he keeps mentioning your names, we're going to take it that you are in with him. You're in with him. So you want to get a message to him, the people who all had a gripe or whatever and moved on. We're finished with you. We're not bothered. We're not interested in any conflict about he done this, she said that, or whatever months ago. That is all history. We're not interested in it. We're not interested in it at all. We're doing our own thing and we're moving on. The only thing I've got is with this guy, and I'm going to resolve this via the acro. Yeah, the two acros. Well, the two subject access requests from the two acro organisations, England and Scotland. We'll resolve that. The full criminal histories, NFAs and all that. We will do that and we will resolve that. But if this guy keeps blurting out your names, use people of the past, like, it's not doing you any favours. You want to tell him, don't keep name dropping us because we've moved on. He's no bother. She's no bothered about it. It's history. But if this guy keeps mentioning your names, like, we can only assume that you want him to do it. You want him to take part in the conflict, the ongoing conflict, which is not a good thing. As I say, this thing with me and this fella, we're going to resolve it through the acro, the two subject access requests. We will sort that. Or this other thing is frivolous, but he has made it known that he's doing it for views, and he's happy to say anything. He spouts out lies left, right, and centre, but he wants to name drop use people and bring yous into it. When I think probably all of yous are probably thinking, now we've had enough of it, we're just going to do our own thing. That's history. It's history. Do your own thing. We're not bothered about you. We're not interested. Me and Peggy are that. Do your own thing. But if this guy's doing it, you want to tell him. We're no one. Don't mention our names about in relation to Sparrow and Peggy. We have nothing to do with it. That's your problem. You and Sparrow with the acros. Yeah. We'll resolve the acro thing. So the people out there, we've got no problem with these or these other channels that people have got their own channels. Some people that were in chats are doing their own thing or whatever. We're not interested in news no longer. It's all history. It's gone. It's no longer relevant. It's not relevant. So do yourselves a favour and tell the fella, you know who I'm talking about, tell him not to keep name dropping you about something from months ago or whatever. It's nothing to do with him anyway. He should keep his beak out here. It's nothing to do with him. But he's using you to try and get views, and it's not doing you any favour. I won't say any more than it, because if he keeps name dropping your names, we're going to have to assume that you're behind them, and you want them to do it, and we're going to have to reevaluate what we do. And once I do I've got a couple, I'll probably be off for about 2 weeks or something, you know, by the time I get all this internet up in the other gaff and all the moving, all that, and I'll be coming back refreshed. And if he's still going about name dropping using all that and that, well, you see what happens. I hope it don't come to that. You'll see what happens online. I'll come back refreshed with that. In the meantime, I'll be in between my move and doing all my other stuff, getting the decorating done and etc. I'll be on the case to get them subject access requests, the passport as well. I'm going to get that thing. I'll get that. I'm going to get that to get this fella stuff. But as I say, the acro stuff is one thing, but the other thing with these other people are very important, because you must be aware that this guy is doing you no favours, and he's trying to bring people who have moved on. I think they've moved on and they are no longer interested in conflict. We are not interested in conflict with them and wish them all the best. But this fella is trying to draw you into it. And the inference we take from it, if he keeps doing it after this broadcast today, is that yous who he speaks the names of want him to do it. And if that is the case, we have to do something to react to it. Now, what I'm going to say to you is, if you hear this and he mentions any of the names that he keeps bandying about after today, after this, we'll take it you want him to do it. So I advise you to contact that guy, that fella, the fella with the tattoo. Yeah, you know the guy. And you tell him, we want nothing to do with it. Yeah. No more conflict. We don't want no more conflict. We have moved on. We're in other chats or whatever. We've got our own channels. We're doing our own thing. We don't want all this tit for tat thing with channels, etc. We're just going to do our thing, whatever it is. And good luck to you. I wish you all the best in the chats and in the other channels that you frequent and view, etc. But as I say, you should let this fella know that you don't want name dropped into this ongoing thing, because it was nothing to do with him anyway. If he keeps name dropping you, we have to take the inference is that you want him to do it. You want him to do it. You're happy for him to do it. And then we will reevaluate things. We will reevaluate things. And I just hope it don't come to that. I hope it don't come to that. I hope it don't come to that. But I'm going to be gone soon, because I've got, like, as I say, like, I'm in the middle of stuff and all that. I'm just going to do another 5 minutes on here, and I'm going to be gone. And then I'm going to be gone. As I say, I've made it quite clear. I might even do a short video just to post after this live, explaining that situation, and then that will be that. Because at the minute, the only thing that's outstanding as far as we are concerned, me and Peggy, well, in particular me, is we've got to sort this acro thing out. And let it be known as well also, the guy tells lies after lies. He tells a lie the other night that, oh yeah, we started this, all that stuff. No. He's the guy that nonced me off in a video, tagged me on in a video, and says to me that, oh yeah, get the acro and all that. You know, in the video, the inference was get the acro. And I took him up. I thought, you've nonced me off in the video, I'm going to get the acro. And that's how that started. I can get the link for it and all that, the video. He knows about it, but he lies through his chief. Other people have been referenced to that video and they know that is correct as well. So as I say, me and Peggy are finished with all the other people that we ever had any sort of, how can I put it, you know, little bits of conflict here and there or whatever. They've moved on, they're doing their own things, they've got their own channels, they're in their own chats or whatever, do what they do. We're not interested, we're no bothered about them. Good luck to them in whatever they do. We're doing our stuff. And as I say, the guy is bringing them into it. So I advise these people who he keeps name dropping to get in his ear hole and say, look, we're no longer interested. That is history. That is a thing of the past. And we don't want involved in your thing you've got with Sparrow, me and him, about the acro. But he just wants to drop your names to get views. And if he keeps doing it, I will take it that yous are encouraging him. If you're not encouraging him, have a word in his lug. Say something to him. Stick a video up saying, like, listen, PP, listen, PP, we're not interested in that anymore. Like, we've moved on, we're doing our own things and all that. That thing you've got about the acro, that's between you and Sparrow. Yeah, we're not interested in it. He's trying to draw you into something that is history, that is finished, that no longer exists. You are doing your own things, enjoying yourself, and good luck to you. We're not interested. We're doing what we're doing. That's it. So at the moment, we've just got the ongoing thing with me and that PP and all other people. Like, as I say, like, if he starts name dropping you and all that, have a word with him. Say, don't bring us into that. We are now out of the equation and we have moved on. And good luck to you. We wish you all the best. And that is what we want. We no longer want you to start keep propagating conflict using our names about past events which are history and are gone and are not relevant. They're not relevant. Nothing to do with him, Eva. It's nothing to do with him. The thing is just to do with him at the moment is the acro challenge which he set. And we will resolve that with the paperwork. All the other stuff is frivolous. But finally, I'll just say, he wants to keep things, all this stuff, aggro on this YouTube community. He causes most of it, and he's doing it for views. And he's even admitted it. I'm doing it for views. He's causing aggravation right, left, and centre. Well, tell you what, fella, keep your blooming Peggy out of your manky cake hole. Don't keep spouting her name like you done last night. Don't keep spouting her name, all right? Do not spout Peggy's name out your manky cake hole. Just keep it shut, fella. Right? All right, where am I? Right, that's it. I'm not going to say any more than that. As I say, I'm going to be off grid for a couple of weeks with the move and all that. And in the background, I'll be doing the moves to get the passport and all that stuff. And I'll get the subject access request as well. Yeah, I'll get him as well, like. So there you have it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sing one song and I'm going to go off. I'm just going to sing this song. This is a nice little thing, me song. I've got to go because I've got things to do. I'm going to sing the Black Hills of Dakota. Nice and smooth. I like that. That'll relaxing song. And then I am going. I have to go. Yeah. I'm not going to do any of the other songs at the minute because I've got a lot of other stuff to do. As I say, the message is out there now. The message is out there, and other people can look from other. If anybody watches this in other channels, as I say, the only outstanding issue is the acro thing, and me and Peggy, we are not interested in all these tit for tat and things and this negative things between other channels. We wish all these other channels the best of luck. The best of luck, and people in chats, the best of luck. And any issues we had with people on our channel before that are gone, they have gone, they've moved on, they're doing their own things, they're in other chats, they're all happy, they're all chilled out now. But this guy, PP guy, is trying to wind them up. He's trying to wind them up, draw them into it. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. At the end of the day, all this stuff on the YouTube is frivolous. What will settle the argument will be when we meet with the paperwork, and that's going to happen. The 2 subject access requests, we will meet face to face and we'll go through them. And that's it. End of. So I'm going to be off grid for a couple of weeks. Probably, yeah, a couple of weeks. I might jump on the odd live, like, just to show my face. Or I might just do a short live or something on my phone. It won't be long because I've not got the Wi-Fi. I've got to get this Wi-Fi all done and everything. And it takes a while. I'm getting it like the fibre stuff and all that. So basically that is that. So I'm going to end now and bring the curtain down with the Black Hills of Dakota. Here we go. Nice and smooth. Take me back to the Black Hills of Dakota, to the beautiful Indian country that I love. Lost my heart in the Black Hills of Dakota, where the pines are so high that they kiss the sky above. And when I get that lonesome feeling and I'm miles away from home, I hear the voice of the mystic mountains calling me back home. So take me back to the Black Hills of Dakota, to the beautiful Indian country that I love. Take me back to the Black Hills of Dakota, to the beautiful Indian country that I love. Lost my heart in the Black Hills of Dakota, where the pines are so high that they kiss the sky above. And when I get that lonesome feeling and I'm miles away from home, I hear the voice of the mystic mountains calling me back home. So take me back to the Black Hills of Dakota, to the beautiful Indian country that I love. A cappella, my people. So that's it. I'm going to go now, my people. I've got things to do, people to see. I've got to move into the big apartment, all that sort of stuff. I'll be doing that other stuff in the background. I'm not going away. I'll be back and I'll update you on how I'm going with the paperwork stuff as well for the Acro Challenge. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day, everybody. Yeah. Hope the weather's nice wherever you are and you are happy wherever you are at the moment. And I will, I'll keep in touch with you, like, but it's looking like a couple of weeks from now, 2 and a bit weeks probably. If it's sooner, I'll be back on, like in Earth with a new pad, as soon as I can get things up and running. But on that note, I'll jump on maybe exposures or something, show my face like for a wee while, 5 minutes here and there. But in the meantime, I will say, have a great day, my people. Hope the weather's treating you well. Hope life's treating you well. Stay blessed and be lucky. Yeah. My people.